Okay, this is the first thing I made today. These are just little rolls, and what they've got, you can kind of see one there. This was on a Zojirushi Breadmaker. It was they have pizza dough, and they also have an option for pizza dough with beer. You got to use a cup and a half of flat beer, which is basically a standard bottle size. I used Molson's and combined it with this, and each of these have little bits of. So I cut them into the size for the rolls, but then I put inside them uh, bits of ham with onion, and some have a lot of them have this nacho cheese dip or nacho cheese in the jar. I just put a little bit in with it. Mine is a bit old, so it's kind of harder. You know, it's not all gooey, and it actually makes it easy to put in these things. And the other thing is something called Gochujang, which is the spice you put inside, or the spice you use to make Kobe marinade on Korean bulgogi, or I think it's bulgogi or Colby something or other. Anyways, it's kind of a spicy um, roasted pepper. You know, it's got a little bit of heat and it's a little smoke, and it's kind of got that kind of roasted flavor for peppers. And put that in there. I think some of these have a little tiny bit of cream cheese with the Zojirushi, but you kind of see I barely put anything at all. It's just a tiny little amount, and they're mostly rolls, but these things turned out wonderful. And let me tell you, that gochujang combined with this these recipe for it's basically pizza dough made from beer. Oh, those two things work perfectly, especially with the meat. And there's little bits of onion meat. Some have cheese, some are gochujang, some have cream cheese. They all work. Basically, you just make the recipe and put in them whatever the heck you want that might taste good. And anyways, I was making this so I could travel or go eat. They're great to eat. You know, carry along like we used to carry them on fishing trips, stuff like this. And or you know, you're driving down the road and you don't want to eat crap from a gas station or something. These are just great to go. You can kind of see I've got a big hand, but you know, they're little tiny things. I mean, that's probably 2.5 inches across. You know, they're not. My camera, I think, is making them look bigger than they are. My mother had a way to make them a different recipe that made them all poof up, and she called them poofs. And she put in hamburger meat and sometimes hamburger with spices and onions, and other times just hamburger made a sloppy Joe mix, which is actually really good. But they're great to eat. You know, you could carry them fishing and hunting and whatever you're doing. Anyways, hope you have a great day.